All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Tara Barnes-Darby, the Director of Conferences here at NMAC, and I'm happy to announce that we are exactly 2 weeks away from USCA. Yay! NMAC staff and the Orlando Host Committee are working very hard to bring you a great conference experience, and we can't wait to see you. Today, we just wanted to go over some basic information for those of you attending the conference. I'll start with the top-level overview of the conference plenary sessions and special events, and then we'll go into the logistics. There'll be an opportunity to address any questions that you have after the call. Please make sure to type any questions in the chat box to the right. I'm joined today by the lovely ladies of the conferences team. Allison.
Hello.
Shantae.
Hi.
Gabriella.
Hey.
Additionally, our communication strategist, Daniel Pino, is here to update you on the USCA mobile app.
Hello.
All right, let's get started. So most of you know all the basic info. USCA will take place September 6th through the 9th at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Orlando. While we're at it, there are actually 2 Hyatt Regencies in Orlando, so make sure to come to the one on International Drive. Okay. We're expecting a little over 2,500 people, and there are plenty of opportunities to learn, engage, and also have a little fun. We will have 1 keynote plenary session per day, over 9 sessions with an average of 15 to 18 workshops going on at the same time, poster sessions, and a sold-out exhibit hall. We also have a good number of special events scheduled. So let's talk briefly about the plenary sessions and special events taking place each day. Lunch is going to be served at each plenary session, and they are scheduled from 11:30 to 1:30 each day, starting on Thursday. Thursday's plenary is focused on the conference theme of Fight Back, Fight HIV, and we'll examine the intersection of movements fighting for social justice, and particularly how these movements can learn from each other. The speakers are Alicia Garza, and she's a co-founder of Black Lives Matter. David Hogg, he's one of the survivors of the school shooting in Parkland, Florida, and is also a gun control advocate. Abigail Echo Hawk, who's the director of the Urban Indian Health Institute in Seattle. And Richard Zaldivar, executive director of the Wall Los Morris in Los Angeles. Oh, one other person. Nana Khanna, executive director of PWN USA out of Oakland. And we're also going to have entertainment closing us out from Thelma Houston. That evening, the Orlando Host Committee has planned an exciting welcome reception for all USCA attendees. They work very hard to make sure that you have a great time. The reception will include a performance from Angina, from season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race, for those of you who watched the show. So please make sure to come eat, drink, and be merry. All right, moving on to Friday. Friday's plenary is coordinated by Gilead, and will focus on ending the epidemic in the trans community. And they're also going to talk about their Compass initiative. That evening, we'll have a screening of the documentary When the Beat Drops, which is about the dance culture of bucking, made popular by Black gay men in honor of HBCU band dancers. The director, Jamal Sims, will be there to talk about the film and host a Q&A afterwards. So we invite you to definitely check it out. Saturday's plenary is on trauma-informed care, with a special focus on aging with HIV and dealing with the trauma of surviving. Speakers include Eric Dubé from ViVE North America, Phil Wilson from the Black AIDS Institute, Barbara Poma, owner of the Pulse nightclub and founder of the One Pulse Foundation, Dr. Michelle Andrusik from HBTN in Seattle, Ron Stahl from the University of Pittsburgh, and Lorangeles Thomas Negron, a long-term survivor. That evening, we have a performance by the a cappella group, the Kinsey Six. And finally, Sunday's closing luncheon will focus on the opioid epidemic. We want to thank AIDS United and the Harm Reduction Coalition for working hard to coordinate this plenary. Speakers include Greg Millett from ANFAR, Jesse Mylan from AIDS United, Monique Tula from the Harm Reduction Coalition, Dion Haywood from Women with a Vision, and Robert Suarez from the Peer Network of New York. As you can see, we have a lot planned in terms of plenary sessions and special events. So now we'll cover some general conference information and logistics. Allison?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alice McKeithen, the conferences manager, and I just want to go over a few logistics with you to help you get to USCA and be prepared. So as Tara mentioned earlier, the Hyatt Regency Orlando is the name of the hotel, and since there are 2 locations, make sure that you come to the one on International Drive. The local airport is Orlando International Airport. That code is MCO, so hopefully you all have your flights going into that particular airport. And leaving from the Orlando International Airport to get to the hotel, you can arrange your ride a number of different ways. There are shuttles that you can arrange your ride through, or you can take a taxi, Lyft, or Uber. The typical travel time is between 30 to 40 minutes. If you take a taxi, you can expect to pay between $30 to $40, or if you use Uber or Lyft, it'll cost between $20 to $25. The weather in Orlando is a sunny 87 degrees. And because it's a tropical environment, there's a possibility that there'll be an afternoon shower every day. So you want to make sure that you're well prepared. And in preparation for packing for the conference, we recommend business casual attire. Make sure that you're comfortable. And we also suggest that you pack an umbrella as well, just in case those afternoon showers come while you're outside. So next, I'm going to hand it over to Daniel so he can go through the app.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're experiencing a little bit of a technical delay, so I'll be talking about the app in just one quick moment. Awesome, and it uploaded. Hooray. The official 2018 USCA mobile application is your source to get the most up-to-date information about the conference, engage with other conference participants, and most importantly, evaluate the sessions you attend. The app is available for both iOS and Android application stores. Simply search for the 2018 USCA, 2 words, which will look something like what you see on your screen here. Download the app, and once you have downloaded it to your mobile device, you will be prompted to create a user profile using your first and last name. Right here, you can see how that process works. Put in your first and last name, and once that information populates, you'll be receiving an email asking for a registration link so you can gain full access to the mobile app. Be sure you complete all steps so you can have maximum interface opportunities within the mobile app itself. This isn't like any other conference app. It's a fun and dynamic tool for you to engage with conference programming and networking with your fellow attendees. On the right-hand side of your screen, you will see an image of the app homepage interface. On this page, you will see opportunities to learn about general logistic information, get answers to commonly asked questions, and review the schedule of events. The app also gives you a chance to learn about conference sponsors, program partners, and our many exhibitors. Most importantly, the app is your place to evaluate the sessions and plenaries that you attend. NMAC values your feedback, and your insights into the conference programming helps us develop the innovative workshops and sessions you've come to expect from us. The app can also be used to engage with attendees on social media. By branding your tweets and Instagram content with the hashtag 2018 USCA, the mobile app social media wall will populate with these specialized posts. We already have some fantastic content featured on the social wall, and we want to make sure you make your presence known to other attendees via the mobile app. Remember, it's hashtag 2018 USCA. Lastly, and most exciting this year, the app has a built-in game functionality where you can earn points for various ways you use the app to enhance your USCA experience. By searching for sessions, exhibitors, and speakers, you can earn points. The users who have the most points by the end of the conference have the opportunity to win prizes. Be sure you download and use it today. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Shantae Gray, our Registrar Extraordinaire, who will go over the registration process. Shantae?
Thank you, Daniel. Hi, everyone. I'm Shantae Gray, the Events and Registration Coordinator, and I will be going over some registration logistics. First, I want to go over the registration times. So registration will be open September the 5th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., September the 6th, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., September the 7th, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and September the 8th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. To the right of the screen is an example of the welcome registration email you will receive on September the 4th and September the 5th. Please make sure you print the registration page, confirmation sheet, and bring it with your ID to the registration desk. We also have this year a scholarship stipend booth. So if you receive the option B scholarship, HIV 50 plus scholarship, or youth scholarship, scholarship, please stop by the stipend booth to pick up your scholarship. The registration booth will be located on the convention side in the hotel lobby. So I'm looking forward to meeting all of you with all of your questions. I'll be there. So please stop by and say hi. Now we'll be giving it back to Allison.
Thank you, Shantae. So while we're looking at the map, I also wanted to go over a couple of other locations of offices and lounges at USCA in case you're looking for anyone in particular or if you're looking to visit a particular lounge. So first we have on the far right in the Rock Spring Room, our Youth and Young Adult Lounge. Next there is the Peacock Spring Lounge, Peacock Spring where our trans lounge will be held. The PLWHIV Lounge is in Manatee Spring 2. Our host committee office is in the Coral Springs. In Beryl Spring 1, we have our press office and social media lab. And in Beryl Spring 2 is the USCA Conference Operations Office. So now I want to discuss our continuing education program. A lot of people are required to get credits for attending USCA, so I want to go over the process to make sure you're very clear on how to make sure you get your credits. So first we offer credits from 3 different institutions. The first is the National Association of Social Workers, where we offer 21 contact hours, the National Commission on Health Education, where we offer 2.1 CEUs, and then George Mason University, where we offer 2.1 general CEUs. So I want to make sure you understand our process. This year, to register to get your CEUs, you have to come to our continuing education desk that'll be located at the USCA registration on the lobby level. At this booth, the person that's attending the booth will ask you to verify your email address, and it will ask for your certification number. And this is especially important if you have, if you're looking for social worker credits or if you're looking for community health education specialist credits. This helps us keep track of the sessions that you're attending and make sure that we keep proper record keeping of your credits. Next, in step 2, we ask that you keep track of the sessions you attend. You can write them down or mark them in your conference program. Just keep track of the sessions you attend because you'll be asked to evaluate those sessions at a later time. Step 3, after USCA, you will receive a separate USCA CEU email with a link for you to complete the evaluations for the sessions you attend. In order to get your credits, you must complete the evaluations within that link. That's the only way we can track the sessions you attend. And we ask that you complete those evaluations by October 5th. If you do not get an email from us by September 14th, you'll want to contact the conferences department and ask to have your email resent so that you can complete those evaluations. This is very important in order to get your CEU credits. So once you go into the link and evaluate the sessions, you will be able to print out your own CEU certificate. Again, this information is located on our website, 2018usca.org, and just click on the CEUs tab. Now I'll hand it over to Gabriella.
Thank you, Allison. Hi, everyone. I'm Gabriella Spencer. I'm the Program Associate for NMAC, and I'll be presenting on the exhibit hall. So the exhibit hall is located in Plaza Ballroom. We have many exhibitors such as Gilead, Janssen, Pride Media, The Change Project, and more. You can find them out in the app under exhibitors. There will also be entertainment in the exhibit hall by DJ Dan Benoit. We will also have a raffle where you get a chance to win many wonderful gifts, such as Apple Watches, $50 Amazon gift cards, 2019 USCA registrations.
Yay.
And now we would like to take a moment to answer any questions you may have. So if you have any questions, just put them in the question box if you haven't already.
I have a question. How do I evaluate my sessions that I attend while at the conference?
Well, all session evaluations are located in the app. So if you go to that particular session that you attended, you select on the title of the workshop you attended, and within that workshop description towards the bottom, you'll see a place to complete the survey. And you want to make sure you complete that survey within that session. Is that a question?
Are there any questions?
Okay.
You can't see.
Are hotel rooms still available at the Hyatt?
Unfortunately, no. The Hyatt is still sold out, and we're 2 weeks out. I would check back with them maybe about a week before the conference to see if there's been any cancellations. But so far, there haven't been any cancellations.
Registration pages will be printed, or can we show it on our phone?
You can show your barcode on your phone. You can bring your phone as well. It doesn't have to be printed.
Is there a media center?
Well,
Yep.
if you're looking for the press office or the social media lab, we do have that, and it's located in Beryl Spring 1.
Scholarships transferable to another party?
Scholarships are not transferable to another party. Sorry.
Meals provided throughout the conference?
Yes, there'll be one meal per day. So starting on Thursday, there'll be a lunch each day through Sunday. So just one meal.
Any programming for first-time attendees?
Yes, we have over 100 sessions, and a lot of them are at the introductory level. So make sure to look at the app to see what are the appropriate sessions to attend.
What happens upon arrival for youth scholars?
When you arrive on site as a youth scholar, the first thing you should do is come to the USCA registration desk and get registered for the conference. You'll be able to pick up your stipend there, and you also have some information sent from your contact from NMAC, which should probably be Charles Shazor, and he'll send you additional information about where to go for youth programming.
50-plus attendees be sharing rooms.
None of our scholars will be sharing rooms.
I know the room at the Hyatt. I was wondering if you happen to know how much an Uber Lyft would cost for a 7-minute drive.
Unfortunately, we don't know exactly how much a 7-minute drive will cost, but in most of those apps, if you're able to put in the location that you're going to, they'll give you an estimate of the travel cost.
Program available online.
The USCA program will be available online.
I believe the program book will be posted by next Friday.
By next Friday.
Yes. So not this Friday, next Friday.
But if you want to see the programming that is available, you can always download the app, and the app has all of the updated sessions, exhibitors, speakers, tracks, pathways. So feel free to interface with that app, and you'll get a great sense as to what's happening ahead of time, so you can plan out your schedule in advance.
When we received the USCA registration page, we were supposed to bring the check-in.
on September the 4th and September the 5th.
Is there a federal plenary?
We do not have a federal plenary this year.
Confirmation for registration email, will that be sent out?
Yes, it'll be sent out on September 4th and September 5th.
Their media center, we answered that. Ooh, we received an email with slide deck. Recording of the webinar will be posted tomorrow. We can send out an email to everyone with a link to that. Any meals provided, we covered that. Does this person have to be actively enrolled in school to get CE credits?
No, you don't have to be actively enrolled in school. A lot of these are professional continuing education credits. So depending on what your requirements are to maintain your professional certification, you can apply for that particular credit. But if you're not a social worker and don't require social worker CEUs, or if you don't require the community health education specialist credit, then you can apply for the general CEUs to help maintain your professional standards. But you have to call your credentialing organization and association to make sure that they will accept those general CEUs from George Mason University.
The social media room open all attendees. Will I be able to interview Atlanta attendees on camera in that room? Yes and yes. If I complete the session evaluation, I need to do it again to get my credits.
Repeat that question, Ron?
If I complete the session evaluation, do I need to do it again to get my credits?
So, yeah, I think after they get the email. Mm-hmm.
So to get your credits, you have to do it through the email that's going to come through regarding continuing education. Please, if you're looking for CEUs, do not evaluate your sessions in the app. It will not count towards your CEUs. You have to do it within that email link that's going to be sent to you after the conference. So if you do evaluate in the app, you will have to redo the evaluation through the CEU link.
Do I get a $250 check via check or gift card to cover any transportation, luggage fees, and meals not provided in the training or conference?
Tell them refer.
Hi, you can refer back to your travel guide that has all your information about your per diem and gift card.
Will session facilitators receive a summary of their session evaluations?
Upon request, if you ask for it, we'll definitely send it out to you.
Where's the list? Kim, can you clarify which list you're looking for? Please. No, there's still no rooms available on the Hyatt. There are parking fee if you're staying at the hotel.
Yes.
Will there be breakfast provided?
No.
Will a shuttle be offered from other hotels nearby?
No, we're not shuttling from overflow hotels.
No. Did not get confirmation mail with the barcode. When we get that, that's September 4th and 5th, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. What if you don't complete the survey dates in the session and want to go back to complete?
There is an opportunity. Yeah, there is an opportunity to do so.
There are times allotted for poster presentation setup.
Yes, you have all Wednesday the 5th and the 6th to set up your poster.
Be able to review the USCA agenda with each workshop taught each day. If anywhere on the website, I can view the description of each workshop.
Descriptions are in the app. Well,
yeah, those are actually located in the app, and the full conference program book will be available by next Friday for you to take a look at session information, presenters, and other information. But for now, we suggest using the mobile application for that information.
Does each session have a time limit?
yes. If you look on our website or in the app, you'll see the time frames for each workshop presentation time.
Email registration QR code is September 4th and 5th.
Correct.
Where do those who are, I'm assuming the scholarship recipients, where those who are recipients go to upon registration, are they following a different protocol than what was listed?
No, everyone should come to the registration first, and then from the registration, we can tell you where to go from there.
Is there an alternate hotel?
On our website, we have information on the Overflow Hotel. You should look on our website for all updated information concerning the hotel.
Is there a way to get an agenda for the training and the conference?
Unfortunately, we do not have an agenda as of yet, but you'll get more information. You can always look at the program book if you need to know what workshops are when.
The respite area is available throughout the conference.
Yes.
Registration barcode is September 4th and 5th. Which sessions will have webcast recording?
We are not having any sessions with webcasting recording.
What is the incidental? If your device is a Windows, can you use app?
Yes, I don't know, Windows, is that considered Android?
Yes.
So yes, so you can use your app through your Android device.
How much do you have on our card?
Yeah, I believe the hotel, if you have a credit card, the hotel will hold up to $100 per day. I would suggest not leaving a debit card for incidentals because they will hold the entire amount.
Is the hotel private or are they shared with someone? I'm assuming that means, is it just us or is it, are there people who are non-conference people there?
Yes, it's a large hotel, so there are other, for the most part, all the registrants, most of the registrants are USCA attendees, but not all of them, as far as the people that are staying in the hotel.
Question about CEUs, is that per session those are offered 2.1 or just for the whole conference? What is the total of CEUs one can get?
So the amounts listed on the CEU slide are the total amounts you can get for the conference. Each session has a different amount. Each workshop session, which we have 9 workshop sessions, are 2 hours each. Our institute session is for 3 hours. Hence why we have a total of 21 credits or 2.1 credit hours. So you want to make sure if you want to get your full amount of credits that you go to every session and complete the evaluation for each session you attend.
And just to add on to what Allison said, so each 10 hours equals 1 CEU credit.
I have a 50-plus scholarship, so I have a document with a barcode.
Yes, everyone will get the document. Everyone who's registered will get a document with the barcode, a registration email.
Do we need to register each day?
No, just one time to pick up your badge and you're good to go.
And I want to make sure it's clear that you will get the email, but if you happen to not get the email and you know that you're registered for the conference, you can still go to registration without that email barcode and let the person know at registration your name. But we will be checking for IDs, so make sure that you do bring your ID with you.
Is there a specific period of time to schedule Lyft or Uber, and are there any free shuttles like a Hyatt shuttle? How do you schedule a shuttle?
There are no free shuttles from the airport to the Hyatt, but there are a lot of different super shuttle services that you can find online. The Orlando International Airport has a website with a lot of different links to shuttle information. So you can go through there and find which shuttle service that the Orlando International Airport and can get you to the Hyatt. As far as the Lyft, as with any Uber or Lyft service, when you arrive, you can call for your Lyft to come if you have the app on your phone, or call for the Uber to come, and they'll give you a location where to meet your Uber and Lyft driver.
Will badges ID what types of attendees there are, like exhibitor, speaker, student, nonprofit, et cetera?
Not in a way that you'll be able to identify, but yes.
I got a scholarship and where my $100 for food, my registration for the 2 nights hotel.
I'm sorry, I don't
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're a scholarship recipient and you're picking up a stipend, there's a counter at the registration desk where you would go to pick that up.
Scholarship B options, which nights I pay for my MAC, the 6th and the 7th?
It would depend on which night the person is arriving. So it's personal to each person based on their arrival and departure dates that they provided.
On their acceptance form.
Yeah.
Will there be snacks?
There'll be desserts offered each day after the plenary session in the exhibit hall.
I think we answered how much incidental fees or hold on debit card be charged.
We'll post that information. Let me get that information and we'll post it online in our FAQ section.
Lodging situations for youth scholars?
So most of the youth are sharing a room. Some only have single rooms. If you filled out a form to get a single room, then you probably have a single room. But if you didn't, you're probably sharing a room. You'll find out your rooming situation once you get there. So you'll find out who your roommate is when you get there.
And you'll be staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll send confirmation numbers out this week.
And if you have a youth scholarship, please look for more information this week.
Okay. No confirmation from resubmitted forms received.
We got it.
We got it. Is there a lounge for those who will be staying at other hotels or positive lounge?
Yes.
If I complete the session evaluation on app, do I need to get an app conference to receive the credits? Yes. Is there another alternative to the room block? Not anymore.
No. So we have on our website under, I believe, the venue tab, a list of area hotels.
Will there be a special event or day for those who receive scholarships?
Would it be?
A special event or day for those who receive scholarships?
No.
No.
Just to clarify, youth scholars as well as 50-plus scholars will have their own rooms.
50 plus gets their own room. Youth scholars will have a roommate. Only certain people have single rooms. And you will be staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Will there be a meet and greet for David Hogg and Angina?
Not a formal meet and greet, no.
There are 8 bulletin boards we can post about going to dinner, ride sharing, etc.
Yes, we'll have notice boards by registration where you can post notes to people at the conference.
But the best way is to also post it in the app.
Very true.
Who can I contact for more clarity on the social media scholarship as pertains to policy and procedures?
Hi, that would be me. Phil, I will reach out to you directly after this, and we can talk more about the social media fellowship.
Do we need to pay for any lunches?
No, if you're registered, there's a plenary lunch each day for all conference attendees.
Where is the opening reception going to be?
It's going to be in the Windermere Ballroom at the Hyatt.
Is that attire mentioned mandatory or preferred?
It's neither mandatory nor preferred. It was just suggested.
Scholarship B, can they bring a guest?
If you're talking about bringing a guest to the conference and to the plenary session in the exhibit hall, no.
Special session on the 5th I applied for, I never got a response to if the session's still open.
Okay, there are a lot of pre-conferences, so do you know if you can expound on which session you're referring to?
Where's next year's conference?
Next year, we'll be back here in DC.
These guys know who the admission or who the old shadow. That's coming soon, probably the end of this week, early next week. If your device Windows Phone can use the app, yes.
Yeah.
Chess unit?
Yes, we will be offering CHES credit, and as I stated before, you will have to apply on site at the teen education booth. Make sure that we have your CHES certification number and your correct email. We'll email you that email with the link to complete evaluations after USCA so you can receive your CHES credit.
Are all the sessions in the agenda included in the schedule section of the app?
Yes.
Social media fellows, when we receive information regarding hotel stay?
That is coming this week.
It's coming this week. I'm scrolling through repeated questions. Panelists have IT questions, problems. Who should we contact?
There will be a session monitor, and if you have problems during the session, you can let the session monitor know, and they'll reach out to the appropriate people to get AV assistance or any other technical assistance needed.
Is there any free parking?
No.
What time is the last workshop?
The last workshop of the conference is 9 to 11 a.m. on Sunday, September 9th. And for Thursday through Saturday, the last session is between 4 to 6. It's either 4 to 6 or 4:15 to 6:15.
Will the conference book be sent to attendees via email?
No.
No, we'll send a link.
Yeah,
A
there will be a
link to
link
download it.
to the book that you can see online later next week.
What are the AV capabilities of each session room for presenters?
Okay, well, if you're a presenter, I've sent you a long email full of information, but you have a LCD projector screen, a laptop, you'll have a microphone as well.
Will presenters be provided flip charts to use?
No, we're not providing flip charts.
Will this PowerPoint be available if you're working actually paying attention? Yes. The recording will be available starting tomorrow on both the NMAC and USCA websites. Try to download an app on Android, not pulling up.
Make sure that when you're looking for the app, you type in 2018 space USCA. Sometimes if you're looking for both as one word or reversing it, it can be a little bit tricky to find, but if you do that, you should be able to locate the app and download accordingly.
I want to add, I also have an Android, and I have problems downloading it as well. And it turns out I had an outstanding update. And so once I updated my phone and rebooted, it showed up in the store.
Will there be Wi-Fi service?
Yes.
Is there anything going on Wednesday night?
There are lots of small things, but nothing conference-wide for all attendees.
But the conference is in a great area, so there's a lot of activities to do nearby.
I only have a debit card. I'm assuming that's for incidentals.
Okay, you can contact us directly after the call offline.
Is it possible for a spouse to visit you in the evening or stay the night if you were in option B?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have to use a personal credit card for incidentals?
Yes.
If you use a debit card for not using incidentals, that's standard procedure for hotel, right? They just...
Yeah, you can either use a debit card or provide a cash deposit if you don't have a credit card.
So the CHES section credit is 2.1 per session attended?
No, 2.1 is the entire conference.
For general.
Well, that's for general and CHES. They both do the unit. So for each session you attend, you get 0.2 credit. And that 0.1 credit is for 1 hour. The total conference is 21 hours of education, which totals 2.1 credit units. So hopefully that makes sense.
Could you repeat the incidentals for the hotel? I'm assuming that's the amount.
I will post that. We will post that information on our website under the FAQ section once I clarify that with the hotel.
The app is verifying my registration, indicating it's in a code to my email, which I have not yet received. Is the app live yet?
The app is live. I would recommend that you double check your spam filter. It may have gone there. It's a 4-digit code that will come from the App Store. So just take a look in there. And if you have any questions, we can talk more about this online if you'd like to get some help accessing it.
I have a service dog coming with me. Is there anything I need to do?
No.
Slides. It says you'll send me a barcode for registration. I got a scholarship. Yes. Where is the opening reception?
The opening reception is on Thursday night in the Windermere Ballroom at the Hyatt.
Option B, scholarships have their own room.
Yes.
I think that's a complete one. Not the sessions, just the hotel, they did not get a scholarship. We need a little more clarification on that one. Is there a business center in the hotel that can print posters for the poster session?
I would not recommend getting it printed on site. I strongly suggest finding a printer before you arrive at the conference to print your poster and having it shipped, or locating a printer locally that can print. There is a business center at the Hyatt. I just think you probably want to do some more preparation than waiting to get it printed on site.
I need to get credit for my license for an HIV counselor license, not ICU credit, and a credit for workshops for my health department. I need to get credit certificate for my health department. Again, I think we need a little more clarification on that question too. Site is live, the app is live. Any tips for first timers?
I think the best tip is to get the app, read through everything that you want, all the sessions, and just see what you really want to attend and create your schedule.
I think that's a great question. I would say, number one, wear comfortable shoes. It's a huge hotel. I would also take time to look at the program before. See if there are any particular topics that you're interested in, and kind of look in the app and in the program book, and maybe start those sessions before you come, so that once you get on site, you're not overwhelmed. As I mentioned, there are over 100 workshops, so it's good to do a little research before.
What if we don't have a credit card or cash deposit? We should probably answer that offline.
Yes, we'll answer it offline. Please check the FAQ section. We'll be posting something soon.
If you're not staying at the hotel, how much is the daily parking fee?
I believe parking is $25 a day, but we'll post that online just to be sure.
HIV 50 plus scholarships, yes, they have their own room. The reception is Wednesday night or Thursday night? It's going to be the opening reception.
Thursday night.
How do I know if I have an option B scholarship? You should have.
They can contact me at sgray@nmax.org, and I'll be able to answer any questions pertaining to scholarships.
What number do I dial for information using my debit card? I'm assuming that means for us or for the hotel.
What number do you dial? We need a little more clarification. You can send an email offline to conferences@nmac.org so that we can answer the question.
Can we webcast sessions ourselves?
No.
No. What else was the credit card for?
If you received a scholarship and USCA is offering to pay for some rooms, you're responsible for the incidentals, and the hotel will require you to use a credit card for any incidentals that might be charged to your room.
Option B scholars only get 2 nights stay for USCA, not the whole conference.
That is correct.
What is the setup for the room holding the poster presentations?
Well, it's in our Regency Rotunda area. It's in a beautiful hallway with windows. The poster boards will be set up there, and you would have to select your board, your favorite board amongst all of them, and post your poster. The dimensions are 4x8. If you're a poster presenter, you should have received an email from Allison regarding the details. If you haven't, you can email me at amckeichen@nmac.org, and I can resend those details to you.
Ernesto, this is Tara. If you can email me later, we can answer your question directly.
Can we record sessions?
No.
All right. Only have a scholarship fee. Will I be sharing a room? No. You'll have your own room. Any more questions from anyone else? If not,
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'd like to
Safe
thank
travels.
our sponsors for supporting USCA and helping us make our program possible. We'd also like to thank our program partners for helping us put together a robust curriculum for you all that we hope you're going to enjoy. And lastly, we'd like to thank our Orlando Host Committee for making sure that we have so many great things to do and welcoming us to their beautiful city.
This is a reminder, please download the app. It's available via iOS and Android. Just type in 2018 space USCA and you'll find our app.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got